Right, we are back in 7 Days to Die again. Now, they've been working on this a lot, I know that. I was expecting this update to come out a long time ago, and it did come out a while back. But I kind of gave up waiting for it, because it was taking so long, and then it kind of came out, and I missed it. But this is Alpha 17.6221, you can see in the top right-hand corner there. Now, we are in a house, a largish house in the middle of the town, or one of the towns. I did make a video in the desert, and then I scrapped it because it was just too much desert. And then I did another one in the snow, and carried on playing after for a bit. Came into this town and saw a lot more stuff, so decided to scrap that video as well. So here it is, number 3. So I've just come in here. This is actually, I'm going to try and make this into a base. This is actually a mortuary, I think. I have cleared out the house. It's a big house, so I've cleared it out. I've put a land claim block in just to try and stop zombies spawning, but I don't know how far it spreads. On the map here you can see there's like these black lines. I can't zoom in any closer than that. So as long as they don't, they may spawn at different levels. It's just hit 4 o'clock, so daylight's coming. Like I say, this house is like it's like a rabbit warren. The amount of rooms it's got in it. But as you can see, stuff's different. They're much more kitted out, the houses now. They've got obviously better graphics. They've got more stuff in them, which makes them a lot more interesting. There's more items as well, like these sort of things around. So you can see this is what we've picked up. We've got a few guns we found, not a lot. And yeah, all in all, it looks a lot better. My only criticism one of my criticisms at the moment is it still runs like shit. I mean, the game originally it ran okay, but it did seem to. No, it ran like shit at times. Let's be serious. Let's be honest about it, you know. But it does. It has these massive ups and downs. Unfortunately, you get stutters and things as well. Presently we're running at about 50, 60 frames. But it does jump around. Like I say, I've got this the frame rate locked at 75 because I got a 75 Hz monitor, and it does jump from 75 right down to sort of 20, 25. Sometimes it can be quite jarring. So there's also a thing when you run where it seems to be juttery. Yeah, see, there's a little sticky moment there. Anyway. Let's go here. So I haven't actually been in this bit. I've just realised this is something new. What the hell is this? Oh Christ, is that graves? Have I just walked into a... They were burying their dead in the basement. Ooh, this is going to be bad. Now the thing is, if I turn my light off, it's very dark. That's a metal door. What to do? I can't seem to equip any equipment on my guns yet, because if you see here, the crafting, the skills. The skills, you see, it's a lot more in depth now. I mean, had quite a bit of stuff originally, but really small stuff. You'll start off like very slow. You won't be able to do much, you won't do much damage, and you have to build all these things up, and it's really painfully slow, because you've got to kind of unlock stuff as well. I say painfully slow, I mean, it might not be if I got into the rhythm of things, but I haven't been playing for a while, so, but you'll see when you go on to something like that. You've got that, but this is locked, so I don't know what actually unlocks this. There must be something here that causes this to unlock, but I don't know what it is at the moment, and it's the same with all of them. I've done the first, well, I haven't done the first one on that. But again, all of these are locked. So what unlocks them, whether it's just experience, I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. Again, I can do that one. So this one's unlocked somehow. But yeah, it's a little bit tricky at the moment, because it's trying to figure out what's causing them to unlock. Would make your life easier. I mean, we've done archery 1. But we can't do the next one yet. So it's I'm just kind of picking stuff that I can do, really, has some use. Like cardio, I could really do with some more cardio, because stamina's awful. This is the character we've got at the moment. and you can see we're overburdened. You can actually fill these up. You can still carry stuff, but it just slows you down, which I think is a great idea. I think that's a really good thing. It doesn't just say, no, you've reached your bag limit. It actually says, yeah, you can carry it, but it's going to slow you down. So that's pretty good. And clothing and stuff, I think there's a few new bits and pieces, but I haven't really got into that more than that yet. And I don't know what the 20M means. 21M now. 21 minutes, maybe? I don't know. But anyway, yeah, skills there, and back to crafting. So yeah, you got your the same crafting. The trouble is, I'm having trouble doing anything because I can't do anything without learning from books by the looks of it, or experience or something. So a lot of things are just, all the skills, like cooking and that, you need to have skills to cook now, which I understand is okay, but I mean, seriously, I couldn't boil an egg until I'd got the skill. I mean, who can't boil an egg? Seriously, you don't need skills to boil an egg. You know, you put it in water, boil the water, egg boiled. You might not cook it fully, you might undercook it, overcook it, but anybody can boil an egg. So I think they went a bit too far with that. I can understand making a nice steak Diane or something, you know, but we're talking about a boiled egg here. So, okay, let's. Is it light enough to take on? Yeah, I suppose it is now. How many bullets got left? Because another thing you're going to find, when you come in here, you'll find zombies are actually like, well, not in here, but you might have a rafter, and there'll be zombies on top of the rafter, and you walk in, and they drop down on you, just out of nowhere, and you can literally get mobbed by, well, I've been hit by probably a dozen zombies in one room, suddenly come around you, and, I mean, I racked off probably 35 shots on these things to kill them, because obviously you're weak to start with, but seriously, there's so many, and if you get trapped in a corner or you botch up or mess up, you die. You can see how many times I've messed up. If you look in the bottom left-hand corner there, you see my maximum health is 27, and I don't know how to get that back up either. That's another thing I'm having trouble with. I know you can do it with vitamins, but I've only found 2 vitamins, and I've searched 3 or 4 houses, and God knows what. There is a hospital nearby, but I know that's just going to be so full of the dead that... Anyway, enough chat. Let's, we should be ready for this. We could suddenly get, I mean, this, like I say, is, can I close that door? You see, these doors, you can't close them. It's annoying. I should be able to just pull that shut. But no. Now, is there going to be anything in here? Is stuff going to crawl out the ground? Things are different in this game. Look for places they drop down. I mean, I do this every time. Look for places they drop down and they still... get me. What's this? Search weathered sports. Nothing. Nothing. Could do with some ammo. There's some. Obviously, there's a couple of people who've been eaten there. Burying your dead might have been not such a good idea because, as you can see, they looks like they've all got up and walked away. There's a mortuary. There should be a crematorium. They should have just burnt them. Let's have a look. Oh, there's the block we put in. So we have actually seen... That's my... So they won't spawn in here. Shouldn't spawn in here. Damn, this is nasty. We're going to have to clean this place up. That's what I've been doing, going around this place. I might use it as a base, so I'm cleaning it up. But we'll head outside in a minute. I'm just... Did I actually... I did. I picked up some rotten meat. That's disgusting. Oh, another torch. It's nice. I'll take that. And that I can make into a knife, probably. I need to go hunting, so... at the moment. Don't like the look of that. Also, you'll find places where you'll have curtains hanging. Like that, and you'll have very thin sort of doors, like a cupboard door. Zombies crash out of them now, so watch out. You walk past one and you don't notice it, you're gonna get mauled. Tuna. Take that. In fact, I'll eat that now. Don't know if I need it, but I'm gonna eat it. Nah, didn't need it. Don't think I didn't need it. Right. Coffin. So far, I haven't had any zombies crash out of coffins, so I think you're pretty safe with those. Okay, looks good. We could probably dig some of these up, but I'm not going to bother. Let's go with the big one. So if there's a big mama behind here, she could do us some serious... Like I say, these things will literally stand behind the doors. Go. Ooh. I just know there's going to be something in there. As soon as I start... That's another thing. They don't always wake up until you literally walk in there. Go pistol. Better reload it as well. They put them behind the doors as well. Okay, we're good in here. You know why they put that there, don't you? You stand on it, it cracks, and the zombie bites your ass off. Okay, I don't know where this goes. Doesn't go anywhere by the looks of it. No, somebody was trying to dig their way out. Okay, there won't be anything there. Might be something up here. No. I don't worry about those things. I don't particularly trade that much. Plus the only trader I know is miles away, so... We might have some good stuff though. Let's ooh, hello. That's another new addition. They have little ammo and medicine and that kind of stuff. Ooh, I'll take that. And we'll put it on in a minute. Have a look in here. Okay. You can see I got different crates as well now. Shotgun Messiah. See what we got in here. I haven't found a Shotgun Messiah one yet. This is the first one. See what we get. Nice. I'll leave the shotgun, but I will take that, and I definitely need more of those. Tools. What tools are we gonna get? New axe would be good, or a pick. We get a hammer. I've already got one of those. Let's check this. That's dye. I haven't got around to using any of that yet, but it's for dyeing stuff, basically. I think it's got something to do with dyeing clothes, but don't quote me on that, because let me have a... Hold on. Adding dye mod applies a tint to the entire held or worn item. It takes a mod slot, so you get the normal damage bonus from installing this. Make what you want of that, but it's for dyeing. Yeah, that was the. Just want to make sure I haven't missed anything. Working stiff box. Yeah, so we got some ammo, so that was good. Right, let's get outside and take a look around outside. But I'm still cautious. You never know when something's going to pop up in this game. But yeah, you'll have to excuse the frame rates. The game is running. It needs serious optimizing again. It always did. You know, I mean, it looks nice now. I mean, they should just go ahead and optimize it and come out of alpha. I mean, it says alpha. It should just get out of alpha. You know, move on to something else. Make new maps or something. Make a new game. I don't know. Search the furnace. Really? Oh, you can get coal at the furnace. Cool. There's a lot of things you can search now as well. It's not just the few, the cupboards and the boxes, not like you had before. There is other things to search. You'll see, like, you got cupboards now. They're open. You've got whole dining rooms. I've also got to be very careful because I do actually have mines in this house. I didn't put them there, but I can't seem to do much with them apart from maybe blow them up. See, everything's blocked off. I think we're going to have to go upstairs to actually get out of here, if I can remember how to get out of here. And then, now the frame rate at the moment is reading a solid 50 to 60, but you can see how choppy the game is. Now I think I might have blocked myself in actually. I'm wondering if that's more. You know, there's a fridge that's half open, which is pretty cool with rotten food. Yeah, I think it's more the frame times is a problem. Don't know. I was reading about this the other day about the frames per second don't matter so much as the frame time, something like that, and that's what causes the choppiness as well. So yeah, we are kind of stuck in here. So I need to find a way out. I mean, we could just go out here and block it up after. Have we got any blocks? Yes, I do. Okay. So I think I'll do those that way. And I assume this goes outside, but no guarantees. Also now it repairs quick and it also stays in your bar. It used to actually go back in the menu, which was annoying. So, right, we'll have a quick peek here. Yes, it does go outside. Right, so we will do this and then we'll block it up because if I do use this as a base, I don't want these. And stamina's a pain. Yes, I know. I don't want these weak things. I'll put something a bit more substantial in. Nothing can get in there anyway, I don't think. Just chop that in there, that'll do. Right, so let's go for a mooch. I think we'll go to the bow. Just check my arrow situation. So we've got 42 steel and 25 stone. We should be good. When you start this game and you get your first weapon, if you're just going with the bow to start with, make sure you make loads of arrows because you're going to need them. But you'll see the town looks much nicer than it used to do. It's not all the same, if you know what I mean now. The houses are different. That's the house I was thinking of getting. We actually got onto the roof first and we came in from the roof and cleared it out. So we check the map now. Now we're not in it. Yeah, so the block does stop spawning there. I don't know if it affects levels, if it's how high the stop spawn rate is. Now I have been in a couple. I have been in a couple of the houses. So. Now you can see here, you can actually get your arrows back, but you'll have to be fairly quick. They do despawn pretty quick. That's a pretty big house there. But I am liking the new buildings, definitely. They look so much better. So my only issue is this stutteriness. Let's say the game seems to be running at 50, 60 frames a lot of the time, but it's also very juttery, like I say, when you run. It's not smooth. Definitely not smooth. There. A little stutter. We dropped to 30 frames then all of a sudden for whatever reason. I hate to think what it'd be like if you could still ride that bike, because you know you can make a bike in the old one and motor along at speed. That's going to be terrible, I think, in this one. Unless, of course, there's some kind of magical settings which fixes all this. But look at this. This is actually a house under construction. But they've put a lot of work into them. That's cool. That really looks good, actually. Yeah, they've put a lot of work into the buildings and that. And of course the game's smoothed out a lot more than it used to be, because obviously it was a kind of voxel based game originally. I hear one, I don't see it. Now, I haven't come across a... Oh, there he is. He's a construction worker. Always a pain to hit. I want to get him in the head. You can do more damage to the head now, so... Especially with the skills. Once you don't back into it, I think. You'll get back up again. Got a bit close. There we go. I think he's dead, so now we can get our arrows back. Yeah, you can't loot him either. Every so often you'll get one that drops a sack, and it has some fairly decent loot in it, the ones I've had so far. But I've literally killed 100 zombies and had 3 drops, I think. See, I don't know how... It doesn't seem that common that they drop stuff, so... But yeah, so they've got like hit markers where you obviously hit the enemy, which is pretty good. You really want to go for the head of it, again, being a zombie. And you can get your arrows back on them. You can use the gun, but what tends to happen is you alert every zombie in the area to yourself, and then you get a horde attacking you. Cars are searchable still. There's one thing I don't like in this game still, which I never liked in the first place. It's the wheels. Look, the car looks pretty good. Look at the wheels. They look pretty bad. They just look so 2D, you know? They're just so sort of, yeah. Wheels aren't good. Ooh, gimme. Oh, there's a bag. No, it's not. I thought it was a bag. Now, again, look for holes, look for high points that these things that I can open actually. Treasure map. I'll take it for a moment. I've already got one, but I haven't been there. I remember we're looking for treasure in the old one. It was a right pain in the ass, so until you got experience, so I haven't bothered. So seriously, there's a sofa in that box? Didn't want those. I don't want that either. I don't want that. That I can scrap. That we can put on actually. Might help us against getting stunned. It doesn't show on her because she's wearing a hoodie. Now, behind these sort of things you quite often get them putting zombies. See, there's one right there. This is what they do. They're very well hidden now or out the way, and they catch you out. And shooting as well. You can aim it dead centre, and we can completely miss as well. Again, that's to do with your skill level again. You see, completely missed, and that was dead centre there. Crosshairs. Try again. Maybe this time we'll hit it. Nope, just missed it that time. See how that one hit the box? Wasn't anywhere near it. If we got a lot closer, we will hit it. As soon as you get a certain distance away, so you need to get your level up. You see there's another one on the floor there. It's another sneaky one. Oh, this is a tough one. You've not hit me. I've only got 20 odd health. 27. 2 hits will probably kill me. Basically, I cannot afford to be hit at all. Well, I can take 1 hit probably, but if I start bleeding, you literally will bleed out from 20 odd. I've been hit, started bleeding in the 20s, and I just died. So now we've got to get this one again. She's not too hard to kill. She's not dead, don't worry, she'll get up. Another headshot would have killed her, but we should get her with a body. There we go. Worth it. 8 shots, I'll take it. And now this is... And here you can take your arrows back. In some places they do break a bit, but... See, he's hiding behind the door. Dang. That could have real bad for us. And they like to jump, these zombies, for whatever reason. Even the animals jump. Damn it! Where the hell did he come from? Again, you see? Now we're in trouble. No, we can do... No, we won't use the gun. If I use the gun, it'll just bring more. We got this now. I think these are the steel ones. They'll do more damage. I was wondering where he came from. He snuck in, didn't he? Under pressure, make the shots count. No, just got to finish this one off. Yeah, there are still bugs, as you can see. Plenty of them. Right. And again, this is the problem when you're travelling through the houses, is these corridors. Now, there was a... We didn't kill the other one, did we? Or did we? Did he go back to his position? Because he might have done. 21 health. Oosh. You can hear him. You get one come up behind you now. Game over. No, there's one behind me. Die. Give me my spears, my arrows. We've got to take the one out behind us. Run, run. It's pretty intense, this game now, I tell you. Like I said, it's a shame it's so stuttery, otherwise it'd be... I think that's an arrow. I think that's an arrow. Look up, look up. Sometimes they spawn from above, somehow. Every time. We're dead. Yeah, we're dead. Never mind. Now you can see this game, it got quite hard. The trouble is the narrow alleyways and things in the houses, they get you every time. But no, to be honest, it's looking real nice. The unfortunate thing is it runs like crap. If they can get it optimized, then this is going to be a lot of fun to play. And like I say, it's like you played the original one, you had all the gear and that you know, all the stuff you did, and now it's the same, but everything's changed. Things moved around. There's interesting places to look at. It's not all the samey, and you're finding new stuff now. It's almost like it's like a really good upgrade. But the only, like I say, downside is that frame rate, and it does have a few other little issues in the game as well, which can be a little annoying. But, you know, these things will get ironed out, I suppose, over time. So there you go. I just thought we'd have a look at the updated kind of version, or the latest version of the game.